some local news. I think you may know about this.
Okay.
But I think you'll find it interesting. No, she's not. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Where'd you go? Hey everybody, welcome to today's podcast, episode of the TexTenn podcast. Clay, how are you, man?
Hi everybody. I'm good.
Good. Hoping that I can hold it together a little bit better than I did last week when we did the
Man, gosh, I'm telling you that I watched it back. It was harder to watch than I think it was to make it. But we
really,
of the responses that we get to these things, whether it's online or phone calls, texts, whatever. That one I think was it affected people anyway. I think that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Yeah,
in a positive manner, it affected people.
Yeah, everybody in my realm knows that I don't really want to talk about the podcast because it just embarrasses me that people watch it. But
I think it's different for me because everybody loves to talk about it.
Like everybody knows, like, hey, if I say something to him, he'll get super embarrassed that I listened to it. But I did have a lot of people reach out.
Still a little strange, but yeah.
I had a lot of people reach out and just say, hey, thanks for doing that. Like that was tough to watch. Like it was tough to watch, but I definitely did not go back and watch it because that would have been really rough.
I mean, you don't watch
I don't watch any of them, so I'm definitely not going to watch that one.
I'm not going back to that one either.
Yeah, you're not going to run that one back again?
I don't think so.
Oh man, but yeah, I had several people reach out, and a couple even said, "Look, I know you don't like when people talk about it,
but we're going to talk about it."
Yeah, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Sorry. Yeah, and I had a few people. It was the first time they'd ever watched or saw that I even knew that I had the podcast that reached out. So it was interesting. But yeah,
okay.
I mean, just briefly tried to keep my stuff together for this week. It's interesting. Like I'm still not. I guess I'm not super angry. Still, I'm actually more like, man, because I didn't know how this whole thing was going to shake out. His wife's going to be the new CEO of Turning Point USA. And honestly, I don't know the guy, and I'm proud of him for the fact that he's had this impact. And I pray that it continues, right? But they had as of last week, they had 54,000 people reach out to start
chapters.
New chapters, right, and getting involved in the one that was already on their campuses. And it's just fantastic. I mean, it really is.
And you're right. I agree. When we recorded that, it wasn't even 24 hours after, and so the amount that I have learned about him and watching what he did, how he did it, it's not a surprise to me that there has been that kind of rally, from people that didn't know anything or a lot.
People who didn't even know he existed are now going to church. Like the number of people I saw videos of them going to church for the first time in a long time, or the first time ever. I follow this one conservative lesbian on Instagram. She's hysterical. I mean, she's absolutely hysterical. And she was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go to church. Like, you can't make me go to church. And then she comes back on Sunday is like, okay, so I went.
Church.
It's like, okay, so I went. It's affected a lot of people. And I think that's fantastic. And again, I'm angry that he's dead, but his impact on this world, I'm proud. I'm proud to say, it's impacted my kids. It's impacted my life. Go listen to his podcast. I'm sure you didn't even know he had a podcast, but go listen to his podcast, the one that JD Vance did for him.
I did actually.
Oh, did you?
Listen to,
okay.
Yeah.
And JD Vance just saying hey, he just how good of a person he is just makes me want to be a better person, makes me want to be a better husband, makes me want to be a better father. And same, Like, absolutely same. It's his impact that he left on this world is probably going to be the single greatest that you and I have had in our lifetime of somebody just,
I think that's probably
having an
right.
impact. It's one of those things like, man, what could he have done if he hadn't been killed? But, his impact might actually be bigger because he was. The last thing I'll say on it was I saw something on social media that said, all these people that are hurting that never didn't know him, people that didn't even know that he exists are sad and crying that because this guy was assassinated, and talking about as part of being the family of Christ, being a Christian. But imagine how bad it felt if it felt this bad for you and you didn't even know him. Imagine how bad it felt for the disciples to see Jesus crucified on a cross.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Like, wow. I was like, oh my gosh. And then you read about it, the crowd chose to set free a murderer and crucify Jesus instead of this guy Barabbas. They've been a murderer, and they were happy that he was freed. It's the same thing that we're seeing on social media right now with the people dancing on Charlie's grave, so to speak. And history repeats itself. I mean, it really does, right? So, but the only thing we can do is continue to, pick up the torch, so to speak, and continue what he was doing. So, I think it's fantastic. So, okay. That aside, several things happened. Tennessee lost to Georgia. Shouldn't have lost to Georgia. Poor kicker, couldn't have missed that kick by any more.
Gosh.
I mean, it wasn't even close. It wasn't like it bounced off the upright. Frankly, the fact that it was so far gone, the moment he kicked it, I was like, oh, he missed it. At least there was for that, those milliseconds, I wasn't in hope that it was going to go through. But yeah, that was tough loss. But again,
y'all, go ahead.
Just, it didn't really matter based on the current state of affairs in the world. But I was just like, dang,
would have liked
sucks, but whatever.
That.
Yeah. Oh well. Would have been nice.
Do you know Tennessee has a receiver, Chris Brazzell?
I'm aware. Yeah. So Annabelle, one of the girls on her soccer team, his dad played with Brazzell's dad.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you know where his dad went to high school?
That dude is
Alice,
ridiculous,
Texas, man.
Yes, that dude is ridiculous. Did you watch him?
One?
The wide receiver. So he has two on the team, a wide receiver and a DB. The wide receiver showed out against Georgia.
Last year, I was watching a Tennessee game, and Chris, his dad, was, I think, probably 2 years older, at least a year, maybe 2 years older than I am. But anyway, I heard that name, and I went, huh? And so I asked my group text, is that him? Is that his kid? Yeah, right. That's him.
Yep. That's
interesting.
Him. That is him. He was born in 1976.
He's a year older.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I mean, it's, he's good. He's really, really good. And, frankly, I think if you give us that game against Georgia again, if we played them 10 times, I think we beat them 6 or 7 out of 10. They got whooped and they got lucky. That. I mean, they really did. They got lucky. And this is with the quarterback that came from Appy State last year. It's fantastic. So overall, I'm very up on Tennessee football. I'm a little bit worried about our boy Arch. I haven't watched a single game yet, but I saw some stats halfway through the Tennessee game, and I was like, ooh.
I'm not worried.
Okay, good. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I'm a little worried.
Oh, you are worried?
A little worried.
I
was going to say I'm not worried. I'm
he was 9
worried.
of 20 when I saw the thing go across the bottom of the screen. I was like, ooh,
It just
and it was against nobody. You guys played Utah.
Gosh,
that was weird, right?
It was uninteresting football. I'll tell you that.
That's not good. Well, Tennessee game was fantastic. I'll tell you that. It was fantastic. But so who do you guys play this week?
Sam Houston tomorrow.
Okay, so you guys just play bad team after bad team after bad team. You guys, gotcha. Hard schedule again this year, I see. That's good. Solid.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. We play UAB, which UAB is always fairly tough for some reason. I assume after getting beat by Georgia, we'll smoke them, but you never want to count your eggs before they hatch. So count your chickens before they hatch. But yeah, so I'm excited about Tennessee football. Like, again, if we can do this with a guy that played at Appy State last year, and it's because these wide receivers are so freaking good. They're young and they had some drops, but overall, I feel solid about where we're going. A little bit worried about Arch when you guys play somebody good again. It's concerning to me, but
don't be concerned.
Okay, so you guys play Sam Houston and then play.
Then we've got a bye week, and then
before Florida. You play Florida. If you guys don't beat Florida, you got problems because they're terrible. Poor Billy Napier, that dude. He knows he's getting fired. I mean, if you watch,
he knew he was getting fired last year until all of a sudden they went on a streak.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you watched it in the SEC thing on Netflix. He knows he's getting fired. I mean, it's just a matter of time. But yeah, I feel bad for him. But he'll be super rich, so I don't feel too terrible for him.
That's one thing that I always consider is, I feel bad, but you've got your grandkids will never have to work. Yeah,
they got a pretty good golden parachute there, so I don't feel too terrible.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, his golden parachute is more money than I'll ever make in my life.
Take up pickleball for your competitive spirit. Yeah. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about pickleball anymore, by the way. Coach Campbell the other day walked in here and he had just played golf, and he said, "God, I'm terrible," or something. I don't remember what he said, but we were talking about how frustrating golf can be.
Terrible.
And I said, "Take up pickleball." And he said, "Hey, quit talking about pickleball on your podcast."
Oh, wow. Is there a specific reason why?
I don't know.
Who's Coach Campbell?
He was my high school coach.
Okay.
He's the coach he was the defensive coach that stayed with Danaher all those years, and then took over for Danaher for 2 years.
Okay.
Until he was ready to retire.
Gotcha.
And now he's my friend. I grew up knowing him. Our families were friends for some reason. But then I didn't play for him. In fact, he once told me, you're an offensive, that's all you are. You play offense. You're not playing by defense. I don't know why.
That's really funny. So, I mean,
but I think he's right. I was always more interested in offense than defense.
So but you didn't ask him why we can't talk about it?
No, he said, "Quit talking about it." He walked out the door.
Sir. Got it. Gotcha. No problem.
Sorry, Coach.
Sorry, my bad.
No pickleball update.
That's good. Well, I mean, so I'll just talk about pickleball every once in a while. Just get you in trouble. It's fine. Not a big deal. So speaking about getting in trouble, Graham is running back Stickergate 2.0. So he's, physically in a different building this year because intermediate school is different than whatever it was he was in last year, elementary school or whatever. So it's 5th and 6th grade in this building now. But he's going to do it because there's no bluff bucks. So he's going to do it for real cash. So he has started telling people this week that he's going to start having stickers, but they have to bring cash to school in order to purchase. And he decided that he was going to let one of his buddies be a distributor of said stickers, and he would get 50% of the sale and his buddy would get 50% of the sale. But I told him it had to go through the accounting department at home first, so he had to bring all the cash home, then we would distribute it. So I gave him some parameters to try to keep him out of trouble, like, hey, let's only do this before school and after school. Like, there's no transactions to take place during school.
Hang on, let me pause you real quick. I'm not going to ask you to start over, but did you say the school said it's okay? It's okay if you want. Okay. Okay,
nope.
Go ahead.
So, and he didn't want to ask, but I said, okay, that's fine. Like, to be clear, you're probably going to get shut down, right? Like, you're going to get shut down.
Okay.
But in order to try to stop from getting shut down, let's just do this before school in the cafeteria and after school, like outside of the building. That's your best chance of not getting shut down on this. Because at this point, he's invested some money. He already paid me for the stickers he bought off of Amazon. And I was like, this is a risk. You're taking a risk as an entrepreneur because you don't have a license to deal in the stickers at school. So there's a chance that you get shut down hard. So we'll see how it goes. So he's going to take the stickers on Monday. They're off today because, again, my kids only go to school 4 days a week most of the time. I still don't understand that. But
is that right?
Yeah.
Fire Bluff only goes 4 days a week?
They only go to school 5 days a week, like 10 or 12 weeks out of the entire year or something like that. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I'm probably exaggerating, but I mean, it feels like they're off on a Friday or a Monday, or getting an early day out all the time. It's the craziest thing. Which again, we both work from home, so it's not like it's a major problem. But I mean, imagine if you had like a real job. Like, how would you deal with that? So anyway, Stickergate 2.0.
See how it goes.
See how it goes, man.
You want to put an over under on how long this thing lasts?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll last.
He gets caught.
I think he gets caught by Wednesday. But because he has some really good stickers, like he got these meme stickers, and then he got football stickers.
It's going to take 10 minutes.
You think?
There's going to be a mob come around him. The school's going to go, "What are you doing? Is that cash?"
Maybe. And I told him, I said, you got to hide the cash. Like, yeah, okay. So you're saying Monday. He's shut down Monday. Okay, we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. Yeah. I think it'll be Wednesday, and then he'll get shut down. But I mean, the reality is he's only got $25 in it. So we'll see. We'll see.
$25 with the potential to make what?
Lots. I mean, he's charging $1 a sticker, and he probably has like 300 stickers. So
fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good business if you can. I mean, the margins are fantastic, man. Like, the margins are absolutely fantastic. So we had to go through, because the meme stickers, like.
But wait a second, hang on.
Yeah.
Do the kids that he's selling it to? Do these kids always roll to school with cash?
No, that's why he told them this week that he would have them on Monday.
He's already set it up.
Yeah.
Bring your cash if you want the stickers.
Correct. Correct. Because, yeah, the kids don't walk around with cash these days.
This is going to go great.
So, this is going to be amazing. Like, and frankly, even if he gets in trouble,
tell him
like,
just to stand out on the corner.
Hawking them. So even if he actually gets in trouble, like, I'll stand behind him. I don't care. Let's no, I'm sorry. He's got 600 stickers. 600.
I want in on this.
Clay's like, how do I get in on this? How can we move this out to Cal Allen too?
Right.
Oh my gosh. I mean, so yeah, 600 stickers, and probably about 100 of the meme stickers we had to like pull out because they're just not appropriate for.
Okay.
I was like, you're just not. Like, I wouldn't let you have that sticker, so you don't get to sell it to somebody. Sorry, that's not a thing. Like, those are going in the trash. But again, 500
those are
stickers.
$3 stickers.
I mean, yeah, right. Yeah. Those are adult only. Sell those to your teachers. Once you get in trouble, go hit them up, because they're going to think they're really funny.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, this could be very interesting. Could be very interesting. So, but yeah. So what else is going on? Like, I don't have any clue what's going on in the world of news other than the Charlie Kirk stuff. So
I've got some local news. I think you may know about this.
Okay.
But I think you'll find it interesting in all right. So do you know what building Jamie works in downtown? The one, what's it called? One Shoreline Plaza.
That it's got. Is she buying it?
No, she's not. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Where'd you go? Folks, this is what I do on a regular basis with Clay.
I'm gone.
It's just unreal.
But you can still hear me. It looks like we're still recording. I don't know what's happening here. Wait a second. Let me click. What is this?
This is amazing. Clay and his technology. Like, I deal with this every time we record. Yep. This is amazing. It's good times. I mean, I'm going to leave this in and let her edit it out. Yeah. Everybody doesn't have to see all of it, but this is amazing.
Whatever. But that building is getting foreclosed.
Yeah, I know. So she's going to buy it, right?
No, we're not sure where.
Oh, so what's the big news then?
That iconic building in Corpus Christi that's been there not quite all my life.
Nobody's going to kick them out of that building, though.
I don't know.
You're going to kick a tenant out of a commercial building. Like, I just can't imagine.
But, I mean, that's the problem, is that building has become kind of run down, dilapidated on the inside.
Oh, really?
They've lost so many tenants that There's not in there.
I gotcha. That's interesting. I've been in there once, maybe twice. My broker works in there. The guy that does my stocks and stuff. Luciano, shout out to Luciano. If he, I doubt he watches this, but if he does, hey, hello, thank you. So that's really interesting. So are they looking to, are you allowed to say who she works for or no?
She works for the Vote family. I think I can say that.
Okay. So are they,
we don't know. In fact, she didn't know. She didn't know that was happening. I sent her the news story the other day saying,
"Oh, geez,
check this out."
Hey, your office building's getting foreclosed on. Just FYI. She's on the
25th floor and a fantastic view, but there's always problems with that building. The air conditioner is terrible. The elevators don't always work.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a problem. That building is a problem, and it's such a cool looking building. That's the Corpus Christi skyline, building. But it's going downhill.
Yeah. So what is the thing that connects the two buildings, the two towers?
It's a banquet room. I went to a wedding reception there once or twice, I think. But it's a reception, maybe not a dining area, but just a hangout.
Like you can just you can do events in there.
Yes, that's right.
So you want to know what's amazing about doing a podcast when you're the only person here is you just get to look at yourself talking. It's really awkward.
I'm looking at a black box.
So just in case you're wondering, can you see me?
I can see you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, at least you're talking to me. I'm talking to the letter C. So that's great. It's wonderful. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so what else? Oh, we got like stage 4 drought coming, so we got that going for us.
That seems to be a problem.
Seems to be a major problem.
Like in panic mode, I think, over this.
Well, because they're having to like do emergency wells because the lake is dropping so fast. Yeah, I did hear about that. I guess that's probably the only news I know about is drought and Charlie Kirk. But yeah, the drought stuff it's a problem. I've heard grumblings about some other options for desal here locally. I don't know if any of it's true, so I don't want to throw any of it out there. But yeah, it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. So
Lord, please let it rain.
A lot. Yeah, I mean, a lot. It hasn't rained in like 2 years, really, right? Or has it been longer than that?
No, I mean, the only tell you is it's dry. It's dry.
Yeah, I mean, only thing growing in my 600 square foot backyard is stickers at this point, and they seem to have no problem at all. No problem, rain or not. All right, what else is going on?
I'm leaving for that Florida trip.
Oh, that's right.
Sunday. If my camera was working, I would hold up this VIP card that I got from Bad Boy the other day to get into the apparel tent early.
Nice.
But of course, I'm not getting there until 5 o'clock anyway, because it's difficult to travel from Corpus Christi. I love the Corpus Airport.
Yeah.
But it's I'm not getting there very early to use my VIP card and the apparel thing.
What makes you a VIP?
How many lawnmowers you buy from Bad Boy? They don't care. They don't really care how many you sell. Just however many you buy.
How many you buy? Yeah, they don't care if you sell. They don't care if you sell any. So does that mean I technically get a VIP pass too, or no?
So, but you're not coming.
Okay, so I didn't get invited. That's strange. It's really weird. It almost feels kind of like the pool parties. Yeah, but this one I actually helped with, so that's weird that I didn't get that invite.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Kate about that because that's
next weekend. Trace and I are going on the 2nd annual teal hunt.
Oh, where's that? Is it already duck season?
It starts pretty quick. I don't know.
It's so hot.
Lee. man, where we go,
you're a sweat to death.
It's not cool by any means. We're not hunting Port O'Connor. We're hunting a rice farm west of Port O'Connor. And
there's rice farms down here?
Yeah.
Where do they get the water from?
I don't know where it comes from, but there's irrigation canals all around this property.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
You know what lives in those irrigation canals? Big. The guide sent
alligators?
The guide sent Trace a picture of a.
Oh, I saw that.
And that
in
text,
the screenshot
that
you sent me.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, I wonder where that was from.
That's this rice farm where we're going to go teal hunting. Last year, Trace's dog was. Trace has a fantastic lab named Lila, who's the smartest thing. She is a fantastic bird dog. Last year, when we got to the stand that we were going to hunt, the duck blind that we were going to hunt, Trace released Lila, and it's dark in the morning, and the guide said, Trace, let's not let her get to, and I mean, she's just running through this flooded field, and she's having a great time. And then all of a sudden we realized she could get grabbed by an alligator.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Well, that'd be fun. Like, I've always wondered, because I know nothing about ducks, like how in the world do you tell a teal from a mallard when they're flying above? But
me too. And last year, that was my concern. I sure hope this guide is going to distinguish. But by the second day, you could tell, and it also helps that there was not a lot of, I think, what he called big ducks. The rest of the ducks, the mallards, the redheads, the whatever. There's not a lot of them down here. We saw a few of them, but mostly it was just teal.
Sure.
And once you recognize the size of a teal, it's a little bitty bird. Once you recognize that size,
they're not big.
then it's not hard to figure them out.
So why teal? Do they taste better?
They're good. I'll say that.
I hate duck. I hate duck.
Again, went into it pretty blind last year. And we killed a bunch that morning and didn't have anything else to do. Trace told the story the other day of him having to watch college football. And I would like to edit his version of that because he slept. He didn't watch any football. He slept. Him and Lila slept on
he got up early, so he was tired.
Anyway,
that's funny.
The guide said, hey, if you want, take that to this. There's a restaurant in Port O'Connor. You can take those duck breasts and they'll cook them. And so we did. And that was the first time I'd had duck. It was pretty good. In fact, we did it again the next day. It was good. I didn't bring any home because I knew Jamie's feeling on those ducks. And then Trace sent me a picture like a week later. He was having a gourmet meal with these duck breasts that he had.
That's funny. Yeah, I've had it a couple times and I'm just like,
I was wary of it. It was good. I thought it was fine.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm just not getting the right cooked the correct way. Who knows? But I mean, that sounds like, I would love to go do something like that. It sounds like it would be fun, but I don't ever want to kill something I'm not willing to eat, right?
I understand
that. It seems bad. So Annabelle starts her Austin trips for soccer this weekend. She has a 9 a.m. Sunday soccer match in Austin, Texas. North Austin, of course. So it makes it even closer to us.
Oh, boy.
So
how many games will she play on that Sunday? Just one or several?
Just one.
Just one?
It's not a tournament. It's just a, like, her league just happens to not be in South Texas. It's unfortunate.
Okay.
Like, they're playing in this league that is the furthest south is like Northwest San Antonio is the furthest south they go. So it's unfortunate, but we'll make it work. They tied one game last Saturday, and then Sunday they got beat 1-0, I think. And again, this is their first step into this higher league, so I was proud of them. They did well, fought hard. Some of these girls are just really, really good that they play against, so quite impressive. Heck, I mean, these girls are 11, 12 years old and are better than I ever was when I was in my teens. So,
did you play soccer?
Yeah, I mean, they just...
You did?
Yeah, I didn't start playing soccer, though, until I was 7th grade. So I would have been Annabelle's age when I started playing soccer, because again, East Tennessee in the 80s, soccer was not a thing. I was introduced to it by the guy who moved into the house that backed up to my house as a kid. He was from Poland, and that's all they played was soccer. So he introduced me to it, and I was like, well, this is actually kind of fun. Like, you get to run nonstop. Like, this is amazing.
I never did.
So
I don't know. I never did. I never did play soccer. So I had friends that played it, and some friends that didn't play it. And when my soccer friends were playing soccer, I was doing other things with my other friends, I guess.
Yeah, I liked it because, one, you get to run nonstop, but two, it was as physical a game as what my parents would let me play, because they wouldn't let me play football. But I mean, slide tackling somebody on soccer, like, there's some violence there sometimes. So it was as close as I got to a physical game, really. I loved it though. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, these little girls are fantastic. And tall. I mean, they're as big as me, because they hit their growth spurts much younger than boys do. So there's some of these girls that are 5'8", 5'9". And then there's my daughter at 4'5". So it's quite funny. Quite comical.
That is funny.
Yeah, it's just hysterical to watch her out there with them. I mean, I bet she's played against girls that are way more than 100 pounds more than her. And she tried to slide tackle one of them. It did not work out well. Just wasn't enough force to take the person down. Take the girl down. But, whatever.
Bounced off.
She tried. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, dink. Sorry. Rejected. Anyway, what else? What else we got? Again, this is just weird that I'm talking to myself. So,
yes.
What else we got?
Typically, I'm very aware of what I'm doing, what I look like on this thing. I'm not now.
Yeah.
I mean,
right?
it turned around doing this backwards. How's your truck, by the way? You do?
I love it. Love it.
Good.
Love it. I mean, I honestly, I don't think I would ever buy another truck ever again. Like, I would like the idea. I like the idea of a diesel, like, huge, like, 2500 F250, something like that. That's just beefier, bigger. But the reality is as many problems as Ford and Toyota or Ford and Chevy have right now with their big trucks, just wouldn't do it. In Dodge, I've never had good luck with Dodge. I mean, I sold so many Dodges at the car dealerships, and I wouldn't do that. So, but this thing is fantastic.
What is
love
it? How would you rate the seatbelt alarm in your truck?
Like how loud it is, or how annoying it is? I mean, I wear my seatbelt.
Well, just say if you don't.
It's the most annoying thing that's ever happened on the face of the planet.
This Tahoe that Jamie has, I mean, it is. I call it the seatbelt Nazi. I mean, it is.
Yeah. No, I mean,
you put that thing in reverse or whatever, it is just screaming. I hate it.
Yep.
My friend Chris Jones has a truck as equally as annoying. My truck is not. Mine has a very soft ding ding stir.
What do you drive?
It's a 21 GMC. It just every once in a while will go, sir, would you mind putting?
Please put that on.
It's a very gentle.
Mine screams at you, especially like the kids if they unbuckle like in the drop off line at school. I'm like, oh, you unbuckled too early because he just starts
reverberating throughout the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
My friend Chris Jones runs a ranch, and is in and out of his truck all day on this ranch. Yeah. He found you could buy them online. The seatbelt clips that are not attached to the seatbelt. You just jam them in there.
Yep. Yep, I've got some. If you want one,
I'm going to put it in the passengers. I mean, and it's not.
Well, but
it's not that I refuse.
To be clear,
I know
you should be wearing your seatbelt.
To wear the seatbelt. It's my gosh. Give me a second to get moving,
okay,
and then I'll put the seatbelt on if I want to. But with those trucks, I mean, with her truck, you don't have a choice. It is awful.
You just put it on. So to be clear, everybody who's watching this that knows Clay, please harass him this week. Embarrass him about, being too cool to wear his seatbelt. This is not 1985. We're not riding in the back of the truck.
You're giving my mother ammunition here.
I should. She should come on there and smack you in the back of the head when she listens to this.
And you have your seatbelts on, Mike?
I did it to you when you got in my truck. Like, put your seatbelt on, dummy. You plan on jumping out? Like, is this for a quick exit just in
not
case?
Having to wear a seatbelt sometimes if I want to. That's all it is.
You're the problem.
Sure.
You're the reason why you're the reason why we have laws about seatbelts, because you think you're smarter than the seatbelt. Like, hey, this thing's going to save your life. What would be awesome is you don't have your seatbelt on, the airbag goes off, you fly forward, you bounce off the airbag, and I'm sure what that looks like is fantastic. I'm sure.
I mean,
so
it's not that I'm
anti-seatbelt.
It's, gosh,
it's embarrassing.
That's what I wanted to know. I got in her car the other day, and that thing, I said, that's a podcast topic. I'm
telling you, mine is. It is nuts. So, who was with me? It was my mom, dad, and Annabelle. We were somewhere. Oh, we went to watch women's volleyball last Friday night at TMUCC. And I saw Jag. I didn't get to talk to him, but I saw him. But on the way home, my truck, for some reason, thought the middle seat in the back didn't have its seatbelt on. Well, the problem was there was nobody in it, and it was screaming. It would not stop screaming. I think part of it's because, kids are back there. And legit, I finally had to have my mom just take the seatbelt and buckle it, because it wasn't going to stop. Like, I turned the car off, everything, and it would start doing it again. I'm like, this is a problem. But then the next day it stopped. But God, it was, yeah, it's a seatbelt Nazi for sure. For sure. I mean, to be fair though, I also am a seatbelt Nazi. If I know that you don't have your seatbelt on, I will pull the car over and wait. I've done that to friends before. I'll pull over. Just wait. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? I'm just waiting for you to put your seatbelt on. Go. I'm like, I will go when you put your seatbelt on.
I find it insulting when somebody gets in my truck with me and immediately puts their seatbelt on like I'm out to kill them.
Okay, so it's less about you and more about the other people, right? Are you so egotistical to think that everything's about you? Is that what we're saying right now? Is Clay thinks the world revolves around him? I'm sorry, Jamie.
I think
Jamie, I'm looking directly at the camera. I'm sorry.
Immediately put your seatbelt on. You're insulting their driving.
Okay, so to be clear, I'm insulting your driving because anytime I ride with you,
it just depends on when you do it.
So,
if you got it on before you even get a chance to get in. On, yeah, that's insulting.
Oh, 100%.
If you're putting it on as we're driving out the gate, okay.
It's just muscle memory. So you say this, you don't need it when you're going slow. I'll never forget when I was a kid, there was somebody had come over to visit our house, and they were going to leave back out of our driveway. It's kind of a hill, and somehow their gas pedal got stuck or something like that, and they flew down our hill, across the street, and into the bedroom of the house across the street from us. Jumped the curb, went through the yard, because somehow the gas got stuck, and they put it in reverse and just went flying. That's an argument for just putting it on. Hey, no.
When I was in Lubbock, I was kind of like what Trace was talking about with Old Blue. Dad sent me to Lubbock in another company car that he had bought. That was always the deal with Dad, is he would get these company cars and he would buy them and give one to Mom. Like I said, I ended up driving this Grand Prix for a year. I think. Love it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What year?
Oh, probably 90. It was probably a 94, 95 car. This would have been in about 19. No, it would have been a little older than that. Maybe 92, 93. This would have been in probably 96.
Big car. 2-door or 4-door?
It was a 4-door. But anyway, I was on this little strip in Lubbock. I had just dropped a friend of mine off at his truck, and he actually got out in front of me, and so we're on this little 2-lane, actually 4-lane with a median. And I see him as I'm approaching him. He's sitting at a stoplight. The light was green. And it's like, what the heck are you doing? And so I'm just going to blow by him. And as I'm getting to his bumper, I see why he had not moved, is there were cars running a red light, turning in front of him into this student parking lot. I see a car turn, and I was coming, and I dove for the right quadrant, and she hit my bumper, spun me into, I think a light pole or something. And I did not have my seatbelt on, and I shattered the glass. I shattered the windshield with my head.
Are you serious? And you're that dumb that you still wear your seatbelt?
I typically wear my seatbelt, but I did have a scary story, and I was fine.
So did hitting your head off the glass? So that's what it was. You didn't actually get hurt, and so then you think you're invincible.
In fact, I got out of that. My friend Brandon comes running up. Clay, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Get me out of this.
I don't know why, but I am.
I got out of it. I walked over to the girl that hit me, and she's sitting there just in a panic. And I walked up to her windshield and I said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And she said, "Yes." "Where's the person? How was the person that I hit?" I said, "Well, it was me." And the ambulance got there, and they're pointing at that car saying, "Are we late? Did this guy already go to the hospital?" It's like, "No, it's me. I'm good." I dug a piece of glass out the side of my head like 3 weeks later. I was like, "What the heck is this? What is this?" And there was a little piece of glass in my head. That was it. Totaled that car. I didn't get to drive that Pontiac Grand. Was it a Pre or an Am? I think it was a Pre. Yeah, we called it the Pricks.
Pre was the bigger one. Grand Am. There, yeah, the Pricks. Yeah, yep. That's funny. Well, so you've been lucky once, so let's not push our luck.
So you're with mom. Always wear my seatbelt.
Yeah, like again, I've always asked people, like, do you think you're gonna jump out of this thing while we're like riding down the road here, going down like SPID? We're gonna like bail, like we need to get out real quick. Like, what's the game plan? Because if we're not jumping out quick, let's just proceed on.
When we had the old store down the road where it was just mom and I on basically sitting at that intersection, you see things from time to time at a stoplight intersection, and one day. I don't remember if I saw it happen or if I heard it happen, but regardless, there was a wreck, and this SUV ended up on its passenger side. And so I run out there, I jump up on that car, and it was a mom and a daughter. The daughter was probably, I don't know, 12 or 13. But anyway, I jump up on that car. I get the mom. She's standing up through the driver's side window, basically.
Yeah.
I've got her. "Are you okay, ma'am?" "Yes, I think I'm okay." I look at the daughter, and she had a cast on her arm, like she broke her arm. And it confused me for a quick second, thinking, how the heck do you already break your arm and get a cast on it? That's wreck.
You're like, hey, wait, that's not possible.
What?
That's really funny.
But everybody was fine that day. I did see a motorcycle accident one time. I heard it. I heard this motorcycle leave this intersection, and then I heard it like miss a gear or something, and and I was a little apprehensive to go running out to that one. I think the guy was okay, but man, motorcycles scary.
So my liquor store, when I opened my liquor store back when I was 20, 21, I had a cop on a motorcycle wreck because I was in the corner at a really busy intersection as well. And he was going into the Walmart parking lot, and it had been raining a little bit, and he gunned it a little bit too much, and it just slid out from underneath him. And he went like, he was going for the slide, and he had short sleeves on. And I go running out there because I heard it, right? I mean, you got this Harley Davidson sliding forever. And I go out there and, help him get the bike up and over to the side and take him inside. He's got both arms like all cut up, like road rash, bleeding, got gravel stuck in him, and helping him try to get cleaned up. And he's got all these cop buddies, showing up to see if he's okay. And by the end of it, I've got like 10 cop cars out there and a tow truck to take his bike back. And I'm like, hey, can you guys like move some of your cars? Because like I have customers trying to get in here, and it's not good for business. Like, it's really interesting, especially, this is the Bible Belt. This is back early 2000s. People are still embarrassed that they drink alcohol. Like, I would have people that would come from the other side of town to buy alcohol for me
get caught
because they didn't want their neighbors. They didn't want their neighbors and friends to know that they drank alcohol, right? And anytime a cop was there, parked anywhere near, like, you would just notice that traffic would just die down. It could be a Friday night at like 6 o'clock, and if a cop was parked outside, nobody's coming inside because they're like, ooh, I don't want that. So I'm like, and they were there for a long time. I was like, hey, do you guys just mind like moving your cars to the back or something? Like, just because, I'm glad he's okay, but he's okay now. So like, let's get my business back going here. It was pretty funny. Yeah, let's wrap this up. But yeah, you would see some stuff at that intersection, like wrecks all the time. Just crazy stuff, like crazy stuff. But so yeah, no, I feel you.
Public service announcement: everybody wear your seatbelts.
Yeah, please.
Or the car manufacturers are going to make these things worse.
Even more annoying somehow. Like, when they go to like full self-driving mode, you got to think at some point they'll just make it so the car won't drive if you don't have your seatbelt on or something, right? I'm sure they'll do that. In fact,
Jamie's Tahoe, when we drove to Houston that day to get it, the salesman tosses us the keys and says, hey, take it for a test drive. And so she drove it. We came back. I got in to drive it. I flicked. It's got these little tabs. It's not a gear shift anymore. It's buttons, basically. I flicked the reverse tab and it didn't do anything. And
because you didn't receive it on.
And I called the salesman over and I was like, dude, this may be a deal breaker, man. And he's like, no. Here, watch this. There was some setting on the computer that you could change that.
That's crazy.
So I assume that's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. So like my truck, if, sometimes I'll open the door on my truck, for whatever reason, still in drive, whatever, just open my door real quick and it will put my truck in park. Like it just puts it in park. It's because it's like, hey, you can't have your door open riding down the road type thing, like sitting there. Like, I'm sure if I opened it while I was still moving, it wouldn't slam it into park, but it's crazy. Like, again, it's all safety stuff, right? Like, hey, you're too dumb. You didn't realize that you didn't put it in park and this didn't go rolling away. Because we've all seen it before, right? We've just seen that happen. But it was, I guarantee when it's full self-driving, it's like, hey, you got to be safe or we're not going anywhere.
That's probably coming.
That's coming. So, and it's because of people like you. So thanks for that. Yep, appreciate that. All right, man. I gotta jump off. Got anything else?
Sorry,
that you want to share with me not being able to see you?
But
yeah, it's so funny, so very funny. So for those of you who are listening to this, Clay went black at like 18 minutes in, and I haven't seen him since. So it's quite funny. But anyway, all right, man. Good talking to you. We'll catch up next week. Thanks, everybody.